For people who are not YouTube creators, you really have a limited perspective on the enshittification of YouTube. As someone who creates content on YouTube, I really am just gobsmacked at how terrible the platform is becoming. This is like the big idea that I want you to hold on to if you leave the video early, right? The relationship between creators and YouTube is inherently hostile. YouTube exists primarily for advertisers. They exist to milk money from advertisers. They do not give a fuck about viewers. They do not give a fuck about creators. They do not give a fuck about anyone on the platform except for advertisers. And so I'm going to go over a number of features that YouTube has rolled out that have been some of the worst shit as a result of this relationship between YouTube and its advertisers. As non-creators on YouTube, if you're just a user, you may not have even heard of some of these fucking dog shit feature rollouts that YouTube has had. So the first feature, obviously, so let's say you're a creator. Let's say you're not even monetized. You upload a video on YouTube. You're not monetized. You're not in the partnership program or whatever. YouTube will run ads on your videos. They monetize every video on YouTube. You won't get a cut. Holy shit! Like, how fucking greedy is this corporation? You have a recital, right? Or whatever. You have like a music recital. You upload it on your personal YouTube to share with your family and friends. YouTube is gonna run ads on that shit. I've seen Reddit threads where a bunch of YouTubers are like, hey, so I uploaded this unlisted, unmonetized video for my patrons on YouTube. They keep seeing ads on it. What's going on? All the comments are like, yeah, YouTube's gonna run ads on those because that's part of their terms of service. And if you're complaining about it, good fucking luck. YouTube reserves the right to run ads on any of your videos. That's one of the reasons I decided to monetize my content or like put advertisements on my shit, is because YouTube's gonna run ads on that shit anyway, but they'll just keep 100% of the revenue. The difference between monetization and non-monetization for creators is that creators will get 45% of the revenue. Regardless, there's gonna be ads on it anyway. You might as well get a fucking cut. And then another thing is, I don't know if y'all remember, but I was gone for 4 years. And I remember 4 years ago, YouTubers or creators had the option to turn on or turn off advertisements before and after a video. So these were called pre-roll and post-roll advertisements, right? Well, when I returned, YouTube changed their policies. Advertisements before and after a video are mandatory. You cannot turn off advertisements before or after a video. They've quote unquote simplified advertisements for YouTube creators. They're always persistently on. I hate that shit. Like, I would turn that shit off if I could. An advertisement before a video makes no sense. You have not had the opportunity to judge the content of the video and whether or not you want to keep watching. Pre-roll ads literally make no fucking sense, but YouTube doesn't give you the option to turn that shit off. People are like, what does it matter, But my thing is, I'm also a user of YouTube. People complain all the time on my streams that I don't have an ad blocker or whatever. That's because I literally cannot afford YouTube Premium. That's just like, what, $18 a month? I do not want to fucking pay for YouTube Premium. People are like, why not just use ad blockers? They've been cracking down on that shit. I used to have uBlock Origin on Chrome, and bye-bye. YouTube said bye-bye to that. There's obviously ways to get around the ad blocker blocks, but like Google and YouTube have just been cracking down on any form of ad blocking on their platform. And then the worst part, so I don't know if you guys realize this, and this is probably the most offensive part of YouTube's advertising scheme. Mid-roll ad placements are horrific. Okay, so here is an example of a mid-roll ad that I have. YouTubers are allowed to manually place mid-roll ads. So I usually like to place them spaced out very well, right? So this is my debunking every anti-communist argument ever video. I have like 2 mid-rolls, and the mid-rolls have a percentage of a chance of actually playing ads. So there's not like 100% chance of playing ads, right? So this is the manual placement that I have of advertisements in a 40-minute video, right? So there's this option on YouTube for automatic ad slots, right? And so let's see what YouTube's automatic ad slots say for mid-roll ads. Holy shit! How many fucking mid-roll ads are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 mid-roll ads that YouTube will automatically place on a video. Seriously, YouTube? Obviously I make money from ads, but like, I'm not a greedy fucking bastard. I don't want ads every 5 minutes on my videos because that makes my shit borderline unwatchable. Like, that shit is so fucking ass. I hate the automatic mid-roll ad placement. And the thing is as well, you'd be like, oh, it's not a big deal. Creators can just turn it off. The thing is, like, they do this for old videos. If you did not manually select turn off automatic ads, if you're watching old YouTube videos from like 10 years ago, YouTube has this turned on. So like if you're watching an hour-long video from 10 years ago, YouTube automatically turns on automatic ad slots in the mid-rolls, and they will like put an ad every 4 fucking minutes. But it's like, holy shit, this platform is actually becoming borderline unusable. This is obscene levels of greed. 12 ads in a 40-minute video is fucking obscene. And the thing is, you know, if you're not the bourgeoisie, you can't afford YouTube Premium. Most people watch YouTube not on a desktop where you can have ad block, but on the YouTube mobile app. And you cannot have ad blocks on the YouTube app. You're just stuck with it, you know? And like that's the problem with a monopoly.